Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives, my book of poetry and history and a thought for the day, all in one book. Here it is. It's in paperback here. There's also a hardcover version. poetrychangeslives.com is the website where you can read all about it. You can buy the book there as well. It makes a good present, you know. On this day in 1706, over 300 years ago now, the American writer, politician, scientist, and diplomat Benjamin Franklin was born, a very talented, clever man. He was hugely industrious as well as inventive. He was also a successful newspaper publisher and worked on inventions, scientific inventions. He invented the first lightning rod. That was quite a dangerous bit of research, but he managed it. He was politically active. His communication skills were quite excellent, and he was American ambassador to France, of course. He was involved in all that sort of war of independence, the drafting of the Constitution, a great man. And of course, as ambassador to France, he told them a thing or two about how to do a successful revolution. And they, of course, copied the Americans some 20 years or so later and had their own revolution quite successfully. Franklin was interested in education and helped found the University of Pennsylvania, of course. 20,000 people came to his funeral, and he wrote this very witty epitaph for himself. I'm going to read it out. The body of B. Franklin, printer, like the cover of an old book, its contents torn out and stripped of its lettering and gilding, lies here, food for worms. But the work shall not be wholly lost, for it will, as he believed, appear once more in a new and more perfect edition, corrected and amended by the author. I think that's very good. He was an accomplished writer, a very clever man. His autobiography makes great reading, actually. It's well worth looking at. His poems were also quite playful, often. Here's one I'm going to read called Equivocation, about sort of twisting the truth. Some have learned many tricks of sly evasion. Instead of truth, they use equivocation and eke it out with mental reservation, which to good men is an abomination. Our Smith of late most wonderfully swore that whilst he breathed, he would drink no more. But since I know his meaning, I think he meant he would not breathe whilst he did drink. That's possible to do. That's a clever poem. I'll show you a clever man there, Benjamin Franklin. Today I will strive to keep things simple and not complicate my life unnecessarily by trying to do things that do not suit me. Thank you for listening today.